Get ready to blast off into space. This is our quick review of 3, 2, 1 Countdown. We were sent a copy of 3, 2, 1 Countdown from the publisher so that we could do this quick review.
If you'd like to find out more information or buy a copy of the game, check out the links in the description below.
3, 2, 1 Countdown is a card shedding game where players are going to start off with 10 or 12 cards in your hand depending on the player count. And then on your turn, you're going to discard at least one card into either the discard piles next to the draw deck. And then you draw a card from the other discard or from the draw deck. And then you're playing until you have 5 or fewer cards in your hand, in which case you can shout Countdown and try to have the lowest amount of numbers in your hand. Or if you can discard all of your cards, then you shout Blast Off and then you automatically win that round. So card shedding means you have the cards in your hand and you're trying to get rid of them. That's what a card shedding game is. And I think the theme is appropriate for a card shedding game because all the cards that you have are numbered 0 through 10 and you're playing them and you want to try to get rid of those high cards first strategically so that you don't have them left in your hand. If someone does end up shouting Countdown and you end up having 5 10s in your hand, you have 50 and they have 5 1s, they have 5. So you want to try to get them down. So you are playing and as the cards are going down, it's like counting down. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 as you're going. So I really like the theme applied to the mechanic of the game of the card shedding. In terms of the theme, the artwork is really cool on each of the different numbers. However, the mechanics are what drive this game. It is a pure card shedding game. You're trying to discard down and you have to draw one card, which makes it interesting. You're getting rid of at least one card, but then you have to draw something. But you can draw something that creates a better pair so that you can discard more cards. So I like the mechanics of this game. I think the theme is appropriate. I just don't feel like it's that much of a theme to it. Like, yes, it's cool. There's cool artwork. I love the artwork. But I just feel like, oh yeah, I'm playing. But really, until you get to shout Countdown or you get to shout Blast Off, I'm like, I don't really feel like I'm going into space or anything. I feel like I'm doing math and trying to count down and figure out the lowest numbers. And then when you shout Countdown, you're like, oh yeah, it's space, countdown.
Yeah, for what it is, the card shedding game, the theming, I think it's just that perfect balance. I wasn't looking too deep into like, oh, okay, well, we're shedding, so it's like a rocket ship, and as you're throwing it away, it gets lighter. Or, you know, I like how they threw in the Countdown, Blast Off, and then I'm always a big fan of space theme, and I liked it. The artwork is pretty fun. It's kind of got that like 80s, 70s, like comic booky, or I don't know, just that like older time animation or like movie posters that I might have seen in the back, like sci-fi. So I really like that kind of illustration. So, you know, that's what kind of grabbed me. But overall, card shedding, just, okay, lower, you know, you're trying to get the lowest or just trying to collect, but secretly so no one knows what you're trying to like match up in your hand.
It's very easy to play, very easy to teach, very easy to understand as you're playing. It's very easy to come up with a strategy. There's a couple of different ways I found when we were playing. Oh, I can go with this strategy depending on the cards in my hand. Or if I have certain ones or certain cards come up in the discard pile, then I may pivot and I can go to this strategy. So I think it's good for players of all ages, good for families playing with kids. I think a lot of people will enjoy this. The artwork's fun enough to look at while you're playing, simple enough to teach and learn. So I think that anyone can play this game. So if you're looking for a fun, fast, quick game, you should definitely check this one out.
I think just overall the accessibility, just like you said, it's easy, fun to teach, fun to play, and you know, it's a great starter of just like, okay, let's do this. Or at the very end, like, all right, you know, I need just a little bit more something. Let's just play this real quick. I like that.
What I really like about this game is how quickly it plays. The box says 15 to 30, but I think it's probably closer to the 15 count. And because it plays quickly, if you are losing, you're supposed to play either 3 rounds or 5 rounds, depending on player count. So it's designed with that immediate, oh, I gotta play this again kind of mentality already baked into the game. Right when you're done with 1 round, you go into that 2nd round and you go into a 3rd round or 4th or 5th round, depending on player count. And by the time you're done, you're like, yeah, I feel like I've accomplished everything I needed to do. And then you really feel like it played quickly, but I played it enough that it was like, oh, I got my revenge. Or you're like, oh, you know what? I didn't win that time, but I'm going to get you the next time. What did you not like about it?
I would probably just say the overall replayability. I mean, I had fun learning it and playing it the first couple times. It's just, I don't know if this would be the, you know, that first appetizer game that I'll just remember and be like, oh yeah, you know what? Let's do that one first. It doesn't really grab me like that.
Overall, there's not too much I didn't like about it. I would say that just in general, card shedding games and simple appetizer type games aren't really like the best. However, for that genre game, I do think this is one of the better ones that we've played, and I will enjoy this one. And I, on the other hand, will be like, oh, you know what? If we got 15 minutes, let's play Countdown. It's 3, 2, 1 Countdown. I'm just gonna say Countdown, but it's 3, 2, 1 Countdown. Overall, I'd play this again. I like the space theme.
For the games in this genre, I'd had fun learning it, playing it. It's just I'm kind of honing in on that replayability. I think there are other games that I would like to choose over this one in terms of like, hey, let's play that quick one real quick.
Overall, I would play this game again. I had a lot of fun in playing it. If I was scoring it on Board Game Geek, I'd probably give it like a 7 for this genre. So I think I'll definitely pull this out if we have like 15 minutes and we need something to play. Like, let's play that game. Or if someone's at like a convention or asking for a recommendation, like, hey, we have 5, 10, 15 minutes to play. What game should we play? I'd be like, oh, we should try 3, 2, 1 Countdown. That was our quick review of 3, 2, 1 Countdown.
What'd you think? Is this going to help your game night blast off? Let us know in the comments below.
Once again, we'd like to thank the publisher for sending us a copy so that we could do this review video. If you'd like to find out more information or buy a copy, check out the links in our description below. And as always, if you're enjoying our content, please like this video and subscribe to our channel.
Until next time, I'm Lee.
And I'm Kenny. We go party like a board gamer.